Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to build a real, working DIY soldering iron right at home, using affordable materials and simple tools. This project is perfect for anyone who loves tinkering, DIY electronics, or just wants to understand how a soldering iron actually works from the inside out. And the best part, it's cheap, safe, and surprisingly powerful. Let's start with the base. You'll need a small piece of wood, something lightweight and comfortable to hold, but sturdy enough to support the components. First, drill 2 holes at the ends of the wooden block. These will serve as the mounting points for our wires and heating element. Wood is a great choice here because it's naturally heat resistant and safe to hold during operation. Next, mark a few angled points and drill small holes there as well. These angled holes are where we'll secure the Nichrome heating wire later, the part that actually heats up and allows the iron to solder. Now let's carve a couple of shallow grooves along the side of the wood. These will help us lay out and secure the electrical wires neatly, preventing them from moving around or getting in the way during use. Moving on to the electrical setup, we'll need a pair of wires with a power connector. These will run from our soldering iron to a 12-volt power adapter. We'll talk about specs in a bit. Feed the wires through the grooves and holes you made earlier, and make sure everything sits snugly. Time to make the soldering tip, also known as the iron. We're going to use a thick piece of copper wire for this, which is great for conducting heat. Shape it to a point, insert it into one of the drilled holes, and secure it in place by packing in plaster or cement. This will hold the tip steady and act as thermal insulation to protect the wooden handle from overheating. Now comes the heart of the build, the Nichrome Wire. Nichrome, a blend of nickel and chromium, heats up quickly when current runs through it and is perfect for small heating tools. We'll slide some fiberglass insulation over the copper tip. This keeps the Nichrome wire from shorting out and adds an extra layer of safety. Secure the insulation in place with a bit of copper wire. Then wrap the Nichrome wire around the insulated tip. This is what will heat the soldering iron. To finish off, slide some heat-resistant tubing over the power wires and connect everything together. You don't need to worry too much about polarity here, since Nichrome wire works the same either way, but definitely make sure your connections are safe and well insulated. Finally, hook it all up to a 12-volt 1-AT power supply. And that's it. Your homemade soldering iron is ready to go. Plug it in, wait a few seconds, and you'll see the tip start to heat up. You can now use it to solder wires, fix electronics, or do small DIY repairs right from your workbench. If you enjoyed this project, hit that like button, subscribe for more DIY builds, and drop a comment below to let me know what you'd like to see next. Should we build a mini drill, a USB wood burner, or maybe even a portable laser cutter from an old DVD drive? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.